Let's speak to Michael Bociurkiw, a non-resident senior fellow at the Atlantic Council's Eurasia Centre and the founder of the World Briefing Report on Substack. Michael, good to have you here with us on BBC News. How meaningful have these talks been so far?
Good to be back with you. Well, there's a lot of depression, I would say, here in Kyiv. And, it reminds me of the following scenario, all things considered, is you have Mr. Witkoff and Mr. Trump, who are golf buddies, swinging wildly in a sand trap set by the Russians. Meanwhile, you have Mr. Putin way up the fairway, laughing all the way. You have the Europeans outside of the golf course still trying to understand the nature of golf. And then you have Mr. Zelensky stuck in the golf cart trying to get in on the action. So what the Ukrainians need right now, as your correspondent hinted at, are weapons, weapons, and weapons. There is some good news that their own production of military weapons represents about 50% of what they need, but still a lot more needed at the moment, especially after Mr. Putin's threats in the past 48 hours, I believe, to sea blockade Ukraine. They don't have the naval capability to do that, so that'll be done by drones and missiles, and I fear for the city I'm based in, Odessa, because of that statement.
Tell us what you think Russia even has to gain by agreeing a peace deal, because at the moment it seems like they're calling the shots.
They are, and as your colleague Steve Rosenberg reported, Mr. Ushakov said no compromises have been made. So what that signals to me and many others is that the Russians are playing the long game. They're trying to, again, trap the Americans, long negotiations, dangling incredible economic opportunities that will help make America great again, make Mr. Trump great again. But I think this is all delusional. And, the best thing probably that could happen right now is if the Americans step back, because they've shown their incompetence at getting any gains in this peace process, and handing it over to much more capable interlocutors such as the Turks.
On Tuesday, Marco Rubio, the US Secretary of State, said the president is trying to end the war despite having a million things to focus on. I mean, how much more pressing is there anything in his in tray but Ukraine?
Yeah, exactly. And as Mr. Rutte indicated, if something isn't done now, Mr. Putin will go further. Look, the best thing, we were on a panel yesterday with the East Europe Foundation. Bill Taylor, the former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine, one of the greatest experts right now in Ukraine, said the best thing the U.S. could do right now is, aside from providing missiles, are security guarantees in these talks. And that means no reduction in the Ukrainian armed forces size, because they're the best security guarantee you can have, but also a firm commitment from the United States to backstop the coalition of the willing, and a clear statement that if shots are fired, they will respond. And finally, what Europe could do, if you ask me, get those frozen Russian assets to Ukraine as soon as possible, because we were told last night at this panel as well that that could provide financial stability for Ukraine for 3 whole years. If Ukraine doesn't get money by February, you'll start to see cutbacks in payments of pensions, teacher salaries, and other crucial expenses. It's a very, very difficult time right now.
Michael, as ever, really good to talk to you. Thank you very much for your time. Michael Bociurkiw from the Atlantic Council. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here,